Hello everybody, and welcome back to Jack 2 Red, White, and Blonde. We're going to be
Wait, what?
continuing after some brutal work. It's Legally Blonde 2.
Oh, okay.
That's what. For those who haven't caught on to the joke, I'm taking really bad / iffy sequels and putting their... Okay, that, you can't blame that on me.
To be fair, and apparently that was so bad that you ran into that Crimson Guard without any second thought.
To be fair, I probably wasn't looking at the screen when that happened. I was like, oh, well, that happened.
That's on you, Buster.
That's why you never text and drive.
To anyone who's wondering what I'm doing, yeah, it's called running a gimmick. It's called a gag.
That's fair.
Well,
I mean, it's only fair considering...
I guess they're putting an end to that running gag.
What they friggin' do? I mean, what do they have next up their sleeve?
That reminded me, see, that's actually one of my favorite bits from the Garfield animated TV shows, when he was like, lights, and people just hold out light bulbs. You see, when a running joke goes on so far that it's no longer funny, that's when we start calling it a gag.
Well, at least they were self-aware.
Yeah,
the
Garfield
high frames of me getting off my jetboard helped me.
Yeah, I remember like a lot of great jokes from Garfield. I think one of my favorites is the Garfield show kind of has like its own variation of like the Simpsons couch gag, where it's like at the end Garfield will say something different before the show starts. And one of the variations that Garfield goes is, "If you like this show, tell a friend. If you don't like it, my name is Heathcliff."
We're going to check it out, just in case.
Nice.
I've got it handled.
That's really good. I was like, oh dears. Oh my, that's no longer handled. Ow,
Heathcliff
God.
fans.
Suddenly metalheads.
Yeah. Yeah, all the Crimson Guards that were with her got knocked out by all the barrels, and that guy just ran through me. Oh gosh, it's chaos. Yeah, basically she was saying that one of... Yes. So basically she was saying that one of Vinny's tankers was coming in with more eco, but the transmission quote-unquote sounded fishy, like it didn't sound right, and apparently because a bunch of metalheads were running it. And now I like to imagine... I like to imagine that one of these metalheads was just holding the radio going, yes, everything is fine, just coming in now with... It's like, how's the weather looking? The storm is coming in.
Oh, God.
Good shooting.
10-4 strong bad.
There you go.
Ooh.
We got them all. The metalheads are getting bolder every day. It's almost like they're testing our defenses, like probing attacks. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Oh, how... I mean, what's the worst they could do? Just rain metalheads from the clouds or something?
Oh, yeah, that, and again, like I love it's like, were you just talking to yourself? Because you know we were kind of here too. We just saved your butt. And,
Times like these, it makes me question why the hell people ship these two in the first place. What the?
I don't.
You didn't even do anything.
I want you boys to escort the kid over to Core at the power station.
Oh, you know why? It's because I got close and this mission was about to start, so they're about to do it.
Right.
Either that or they really like their. Oh, apparently the kid has a crocodile.
Crocodile? Really?
No, it isn't. He's sweet.
He also hates anyone besides the kid.
I
Aw,
found him just
gotcha.
wandering the streets, but that amulet around his neck means he may just be the lost
Huh.
He's the lost ruler.
Yes.
and the mutt to the power station.
Of course, it had to be a child.
Watch out for guard patrols and defend the kid at all costs. Oh, and if you happen to lose the crocodile.
Aw.
Now crocodile's got to come
Hey,
to.
kid,
Mama's gonna
Oh,
be
jeez.
pissed.
Oh,
back!
So.
don't run off, Prince
Okay.
Tricky.
Oh,
Yeah,
God damn it.
And kid, don't worry too much about the violence you're about to see me do. I swear it's all in the name of goodness. Good. I'm a good guy.
Oh,
Trust
to
me.
be,
I swear they're
to
all
be fair,
robots.
I'm sure the kid's already used to seeing the side of massive violence like this.
That is true. This town is really bad. But anyway, so
It's a bad influence for the poor child.
yeah. So it's an escort mission. I don't think the kid himself. I don't think the kid himself has. Yeah. Oh yeah, because he's trying to chase after the crocodile. And the crocodile's going mad. Anyway, the kid himself does not have a health bar, but
The dog
if,
does.
oh, geez, right there. But right there. If he stays near a Crimson Guard for too long, he's gonna, like, of course, put his hands up and be arrested, and at that point you can't stop it.
Rats.
So you just need to keep the Crimson Guards away from him. They're not. This is a game. This is still a T game. They're not gonna actually shoot the kid. They're just gonna like arrest him, like with his hands up.
But he's only a kid.
Exactly.
These are also the people. These are also the people that would kill an entire civilization of people just because they thought there was like one bad rat in the sewers.
That's a good point.
Anyway, let's get to the frick. Oh, I'm so sorry, random person just happened to be walking like
Into the
that.
automobile. Ow.
Oh, I'm almost gonna die. Get in the car. Get in the car. Okay.
Maybe some shit if the kid can drive.
How do we know
Alright, so now we're
he's
just gonna. That is true. That is true. For the sake of consistency and how you can jump into these cars on both the left and right side, depending on what side you're on, there are 2 steering wheels.
Oh,
One on the left and one on the right.
Now I can
He's
just
helping me out.
Now I can just imagine the kid just playing with the steering wheel, not knowing what he's doing, and just causing all sorts of damage.
You say that. I think honestly, I was gonna say you say that. Honestly, considering Jack's background, I could see the kid knowing how to drive this a lot better than him.
Good point. Anyway.
It's just like my RC car. Hey, yeah, those.
No, it's
Oh, who are you
their
gonna believe? Me
lawnmower.
or them? Right, you're outside. Anyway, we're almost done. Okay, for some reason he doesn't want to. For some reason he doesn't want me to take him up the convenient lift with the car. He wants to walk the rest of the way.
I need my
Yeah,
cardio.
that's weird.
I guess so.
Well, yeah, the
Speaking of
kid's
gamble-
got to keep in good shape considering the hell he's gonna go through soon.
Yeah.
Stay with me, kid.
So again, just shoot any guards that get too close. They're not. I don't think they're gonna shoot at you, but if you get too close, they will zap you.
Zap.
You say that the kid doesn't. You said that the kid has no health bar, but will they at least try to shoot the kid?
No.
They're just they're there to get rid of you and/or corner the kid. So yeah,
Right.
get away.
Now that being said, I'd be shocked if they didn't try to shoot the crocodile.
Let's get these 2 to core.
Maybe. Anyway, we did it.
Simus told us to bring the kid to you.
Hey.
Thank you.
Aw.
I'll be sure to keep him good. Oh, sweet. Interesting.
Okay.
That insufferable mutt never liked anyone but the poor.
He likes Jack.
I guess I'm just good at
I wonder why.
I hope we have enough eco.
Well, Jack pulls it up. Jack puts off a nice little sarcastic remark.
I guess he's really into those with green hair.
Some of the bigger ones.
Yeah.
It kind of blends in well with his own shade of green.
Saw a big one coming out of a rift once.
I thought Jack was
It
blonde
was
though.
ugly.
Well, he's got a little bit of green on him.
Valuable information.
I mean, look at the goatee.
Oh, right, the goatee. My
Is
bad.
conducting an excavation at the-
That
And I
I,
guess
I think it was a little easier. I guess it was a little easier to notice in the first game.
Uh,
Oh,
Frankly, I don't
Really?
know if it exists.
Yep, he's a
Yeah,
dog.
so I got away
Right?
with one
We'll go
joke.
out there and disrupt his operation just in case. Knock down all the scaffolding at the site. That should set him back. Here is an air train pass to get you out there.
Hey.
aw.
Symbolism.
You know, now that I think about it, crap.
Oh hey.
Never mind.
Whoa,
I thought I had
whoa.
actually that pass he
Oh,
gave
no.
us kind of looks like a pack of gum.
It does.
Ah.
And here, have some 5 brand gum. Your breath needs it.
Instead, though, at that point, I'd sooner hand it to Dexter as opposed to Jack. It's like,
So I think the name of the driver is either Shelby or Shelly, but it's something where like if you there is a language that I showed off in the beginning of this whole game. There is a language that they designed for this game, and you can once you translate it, you can actually read some of the signs and stuff. And the one on the side of this car is the name of the driver.
okay. Are we gonna meet
like-
with Shelly?
No, never.
I was about to say, you saying that about the language reminds me of something not unlike what they did with Wind Waker, where it's like, at first you'll see parts where there's just like ancient Hylian text and you don't know what it is, but I think if you go through, I don't know if it's either
New Game Plus.
it's New Game Plus, that text will become English.
Oh yeah, that's really cool. It's like so all the cutscenes between Jabu and the dragon,
The
like,
great
they
King of-
suddenly make
the
a
King
lot
of
more
Reliance.
sense. Yeah, King Reliance. Like, they make a lot more sense. I mean, granted, the King Reliance did a nice job of doing the old the old lassie. What is it, Jabu? Roar, roar, roar. You say we have to go down to the old well? Like, he does that to kind of lead you to what's being said. Oh, crap, these guys shoot mines,
Yeah.
grenades. But yeah,
But then
basically just grind and whack these things off.
So that being said, like when playing the New Game Plus, he still keeps that dialogue, so it does kind of seem like
Weird.
Yeah. It's like
I know.
he just said that.
But it is cool to hear like some of the reason why they kept the Hylian the Hylian text is that if you do listen to the when you start hearing what they're reading, they do actually start giving away spoilers and stuff as they're talking about these things.
That's true.
Like Jabu, like quote unquote, Jabu straight up calls the King of Reliance like the old king.
Right, and well, hey, you know what? That's a good thing. That's only in New Game Plus. By the time you actually know the show.
crap,
Yep.
I missed one. So the jet board is cool enough, but it's honestly, oh geez, it's
Whoa.
honestly really bad to use in combat because if you hit someone, I don't think it's not until Jak 3 where we'll actually get an attack that you can do by hitting the circle button while on this thing. Otherwise, if you run into anything, you're just gonna take damage, and then like, whoa, that guy booms himself up with his own grenade. And then
moron.
you're going to get knocked off your jet board, so it's really impractical. And that ought to take care of that unstable drill.
And there she blows!
Okay, I don't know why I
Ah,
didn't
that's
blow up,
right.
but okay.
Close again.
Okay. I forgot what the dee da 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 day.
I was singing a different song. But
I don't know
okay.
the rest. That's
Oh no, actually, anyway, it's the same song. My bad. You
Are
were
you-
just singing. a
Whatever you do,
different
don't
one,
fall
Yeah,
into the
same.
lava.
and I cut it. Like, that's the thing I don't like is it happens to me once or twice, but when you die, the intercom message gets cut off. You can't hear it again.
Oh, yeah, that
You'll
always
never
sucks.
hear it again. But yeah, no, I know. There's like three different songs that say "There She Goes Again." There's that one that you and I know. There's the one by OK Go that "There she goes, there she goes, there she goes again," and "Oh, there she goes again. I should've known, should've known." Anyway, there's that song. I know there's got to be at least one other one. It's common lyrics.
Most
Yeah.
likely.
Anyway, let's go back to see Crew because he's always a lovable sort to hang out with when I'm bored. I need company.
What a nice transition.
Years ago,
Now, where did I keep my facts?
I hit the Logan Museum.
And he just keeps it in jars.
A famous statue of
Well, he's got to keep them in shape, don't you know?
Haven City.
Yes, I hear Circle is a nice shape.
Well, if you want to be,
Well, he's got to do something with the excess.
Of course,
yeah.
priceless work.
So he had an artifact.
Oh, I just love art.
Just done.
Smuggling
Just
rain
swats him like a fool.
from the sewers, A grueling rainstorm flooded the whole place.
Oh, dear.
I know we made this joke before, but just going back to a joke we made earlier, it's like pretending that thing he's waving is just like a stale pancake. I wonder if he ever gets tempted to eat it after a while.
I think there's got to be at least one or two times where he's been falling asleep and actually took a nibble. That's why there's little holes in it.
I can't get anyone to go down there and retrieve the
Possibly, or it could just be, or
special.
it could just be a metal bug problem. Who knows?
Like you see, like there are little pinches in the fabric. Maybe that was him actually taking a bite.
Liver?
Oh wait,
I wish.
Ew.
he wants to eat Dexter.
Drain the sewers and find that statue.
Outside of Dexter, it makes you wonder if ossels are still even a thing in this time.
Sure, but again, also the weird stubby legs are so weird.
Yeah, it's kind of like that weird anomaly that you get with Wario. Like he's got that big bulbous freaking belly, but he's got like he's got like Atlas arms and legs as stubby as all get out.
Oh, yeah, also
Yeah.
they just made a poop joke. So that's a pee and a poop joke in one part. We are classing it up today.
Jesus
He was like,
Christ.
What was
Jack
the
was
poop
all
joke
like,
again?
Jack was like, great, more mucking in the mud. And Dexter's like, I hate to burst your bath time bubbles, boy, but that ain't just mud down there.
Ain't that the truth?
Hang on, I'll be right back.
Well,
Okay.
at the very least, they're subtle about it. Like, it's pretty much in the same vein as, like, that one building a log cabin joke in Mario plus Rabbids.
That was funny. It was at least clever because it wasn't outright saying what it was.
Right.
Anyway, so we're actually coming back to this sewers a few number of times, and I like it. I like the idea of like you're going to do areas, but with your new skills, you can actually see more of what the level actually is. Like it's not just one linear level. There's depth to it.
So, so kind of like a Metroid game.
Yeah, it's kind of like the closest we got to Metroidvania.
A 3D
Whack.
Metroidvania. Like, you don't see those
That's
every day.
That's Metroid Prime
Well,
and
true.
Techno Flash and Luigi's Mansion could be almost be considered a Metroidvania.
In a way, yeah, it is.
Well, it's just the elements. I forget what describes a Metroidvania. It's just so it's getting upgrades to your. It's a steady supply of upgrades that increase
And
how
a
well
very-
you can.
That in a very open-ended landscape.
Okay.
Hold
It's
the
not-
lever,
so-
Jack.
So it's not like you're in one. Like it's not a very linear. Like it's not like Crash Bandicoot. It's more like how you have one open area or one open world technically, and just how you can move around. You unlock levels by getting new upgrades to your character.
More or less. It lets you explore. It lets you explore more of areas that you couldn't previously. So pretty much the antithesis to a 3D Mario.
I don't. I'm wondering if I would like. I debate if I would like a Mario Metroidvania, like where like maybe you unlock like. I don't know how to describe it though. Like I don't know how they could
you know what? It's funny you say that though, because weird thing that came to my mind like sometime after like I don't know. It was Super Princess Peach was brought up in the mind, and how I would love to see a sequel to that game. I could totally see Super Princess Peach starring in her own Metroidvania.
Oh, I could see there were like you unlock different because you were as opposed to having all four off the get go. You unlock. Oh, by the way, we found a statue. Where as opposed to
As opposed to having all four abilities from the get-go, and also them being totally not sexist, it could have like a whole bunch of upgrades that improve Peach's attributes.
What were they called? It was emotion.
Vibe powers.
Yeah. Also,
Where would you be without me, eh?
Oh, look, we found one of the keys from Crash Team Racing.
It does look like one of those, doesn't it?
Yeah, and by the way, sorry for that interruption. One of the puppies made another mess. Oh.
guy in his pants.
I love that line.
Guy in his pants.
But yeah, I love the. Where would you be without me? I don't know. Probably not 2 feet tall, standing around a sewer.
You know, it's almost funnier considering that Jack crossing onward, he does start wearing pants.
Oh.
Like someone
that
went
in
out of
3.
their way to make custom-made Otzel-sized pants.
More about that in 3 and how he gets them.
Oh, you got him in Jack 3? Okay.
I'll tell you. I'll just type it to you privately. Hang on.
Okay.
I'll type it to you privately. The guys, do not mind the typing. I don't want to spoil it for hype because it really is something that needs to be seen to believe. Let me see.
Meanwhile, back in Haven City, we live to ride and cause havoc to all the passerbys.
Oh, hang on. Bruter.
Oh. Smooth, Jackster. Smooth. Okay,
And they did
anyway.
it. Anyway.
Right
So
now,
this...
I'm serious.
You'll see in 3. I'm recording right now. You're gonna love it. That game is great. Just don't look up anything
Alright.
to be spoiled by it. But anyway, so Bruder just gave us a mission. So the main thing of what we're trying to do in this act, in this chapter, is we're trying to get the 3 pieces of the Seal of Mar. Those 3 seals will allow us to hopefully find the temple. Careful. And if we find the temple or the tomb of Mar, we'll be able to find the source to like.
Jack, we've still got
What?
trouble at the strip mine.
Again?
I think the Baron set me up. Actually,
I don't know why, but something about the speed of this cutscene reminds me of some of the cutscenes from 1.
What are you talking about?
those eco wells the Baron had us.
This guy here is pretty much like the embodiment of all the freaking cartooniness the original game had.
You know,
That's nice. Nice to know it's not completely gone.
will attract more metalheads.
Yeah.
You've got to close them off.
Back at the
They had fun
Plasma
with
bombs.
this character.
Drop one
Doop.
into each well, and the blast will do the rest.
Okay, that sounds easy enough. Oh,
Doop.
Hey, be
Doop.
careful with that.
Jesus Christ.
Cool. How does it work?
don't shake it. Oh,
Ah, I believe this is yours.
Hey,
Doop.
not my
Hot
problem.
potato.
1 potato, 2 potato, 3 potato, 4.
You're the hero.
oh, hang on.
No, Jack's the hero.
Don't give it to Jack. What?
No, dude.
Oh, god dang it.
Sorry, my bad.
Just drop him in the
Now
portal.
you've armed the whole lot. Don't move. On second thought, move. Far away.
Okay.
Go through the portal and drop one bomb.
So
and
this
haven't
is
gone
the.
off yet.
before they all go off. You only have 2.
That's
That's
why.
when they go off, and there is your obligatory reason of why we have a timer right now.
Thanks a lot, Dexter.
So get ready to start running around and drop these. The trick to doing it, and you have to go around go everywhere. The trick to doing these is you have to jump like a half pipe in Tony Hawk, and at the very top, that's when you will you'll just throw the bomb automatically. So for instance, there's a ramp in front of this well, so I'm going to make sure I go right in front of it and jump at the top.
Woo!
Kobe.
That's one well down.
Smart.
Well, yeah, you know. Or no, it's Kobe. K-O-B. Wait, how do you spell Kobe Bryant? Is it K-O-B-E or C-O-L-B-Y?
I don't know. I honestly forgot that was the name of the move in that game.
Far left.
No. Kobe is a basketball star, and that's why when people throw a big shot like that, they always say like, Kobe.
Only 3 to
Anyway,
go.
I don't know. Moving on. So we're actually this is a I will say this is a hard mission if you don't have a route in mind the second you start.
Two bad boys.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
definitely not a one you want. It's definitely not the kind of mission that just kind of figure out on the fly. Anyway, one's left, and this one's the most annoying one.
Where is it?
It's across the lifts again, like back where we rescued Vin. So the part that makes it so annoying is you have to get on one of these things, and you just have to wait.
Oh boy. I was about to
very
say,
impatient to
like,
do.
up until then, not to jinx anything, which I guess I don't have to worry about jinxing this since this is all pre-recorded, but you seem to be making this part a lot easier than it probably has a right to be.
This is my 6th attempt. I cut out.
Never mind.
Of course, there's always gonna be a diamond in the rough.
Anywho, and... But again, look at that. You only get 15 seconds of leeway anyway, so it's tricky. But there we go. All the wells are done.
Well, it's better than
And that's
having
it.
it. There you go. Being fair, it's better than like having like 2 seconds left. Oop.
Shockwave.
Oh god.
Shockwave got him. But yeah. So with that said, that's
Thank goodness you blew up those wells. I sure don't want any more.
So is there anything else we need to do in this area?
Good work, boys. I owe you one.
I know there's a giant batch of metalhead eggs to my left, but we'll talk about that in a later mission.
Okay.
We'll just ignore them for now. God knows we can't do anything with them now.
Vin sure is scared of metalheads.
And for good reason. I've seen what metalheads do when they take a city.
Yeah?
The destruction, the killing, the devouring.
Mm.
The Baron's scheme
And the
will
flinging.
only result
Oh
in
God, the
citizens
flinging.
falling prey like all the others before
Why the
it.
flinging?
We must replace
Monkeys.
Praxis before it's too late.
Oh.
I am happy to say that you and your sidekick are causing quite a stir in our fight
Is that a good thing?
against the Baron.
Yeah, is it a good stir? Or...
You're the sidekick. Wise and whiskered. You, got something itching under your robes?
Ooh.
They have ointment for that, you know.
It's
Yeah, considering where he was placing his hand, that doesn't really help.
We have word the Baron
Yeah.
is sending one of his
My
large
aching
tail
bone.
ships out to the drill.
Don't you mean bones?
Brr.
Pick
No.
up a load of ill-gotten ichor.
See, this is the classiest part we have put up to date.
Warp gate and knock out that ship.
I'm amazed at
Shadow
all
will
the
send
stuff
a
we tend to
team
say in
from
your
the
commentaries.
underground to pick up the eco laser.
Cause I do the weird games.
Yeah. Well, hey, these games do the joke for us.
So, our job is not over yet. We have one last mission to do, but that's a mission we're gonna do in the next part.
Oh, okay.
Take care, everybody.
Till next time, everybody.